Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing Endlinks. How to set them, how to get your car set up right, so you can go to the track and have more fun. Just for some basic guidance, this was the stock Endlink itself. A lot of times what you'll do is you'll take this in a standard car configuration, and this would be the length that you start with, per se. Then, if you lowered your car, you're going to shorten it to accompany the shortened spring so that you can actually get the ride height semi-correct on your Endlink before you even put it on. And this is what a bad Endlink setup looks like. So another key thing to note on the Endlinks is you have to have the car weight on wheels. It's the only way that you're going to be able to have it set up correctly. So weight on wheels, keep the bar itself horizontal to the ground, and then make sure the preload is not set on the Endlink itself. You want to have it feeling very loose and nice, and then you'll have your Endlink set up correctly. Alright, so right now we're starting with the Whiteline Endlinks. We just installed the Whiteline sway bar, and this is for your NA, an MB Miata, or really any Endlink you ever install. So basically, what we're going to start with is Drew here has an Endlink. So now what we're going to do is he has to center the actual anti-roll bar in its position. So center her up, Drew. Big thing we have to do is we have to have the bar itself be horizontal to the ground. So basically ground and the sway bar itself. So now you're going to have those be right next to each other, or horizontal to each other, in line to each other, whatever. So now Drew is going to use the Endlink itself and apply. We're also going to be looking at how many washers, which come in the kit with the Endlink, that we're going to have to put together to actually make this be vertical to the Endlink so that it has a good range of motion. So as Drew is doing there, he's actually adjusting the Endlink to make it so that the Endlink fits in the gap without having preload on the sway bar itself. We don't want to use more than 15 millimeters of spacers, so we still have some more to go, but we also want to make sure that it doesn't impact other things such as the shock or anything like that. We don't have the locks on the sway bars, so it will move back and forth just a little bit, but I believe we can go. We'll go with one more spacer on this side. So as Drew was doing before, he was kind of getting it close, and now we have that, so this is parallel to the actual sway bar itself. So now you can kind of feel, as you play with this, you can feel it get really tight, and then you can adjust it the other way and it gets really tight. So you get right there in the middle, and that actually gives you exactly what you're looking for, which is no preload on the bar itself. Now, one thing we learned is that these have a hex key that you use to hold them while you tighten them with a wrench.
Such a long way to go.
Yup. Holding the center to make sure it doesn't apply preload.